Yes, people, it's your boy P Monroe. We're back again, TKP Unplugged, episode 2. And listen, today I got a special guest, Yeah, not just a special guest, but a good friend as well. It's my brother. Now, some of you, the thing is, different people are gonna know this guy for different things. You get me? Some of you might know him as a model. Some of you might know him as a DJ or a producer, a comedian, MC, and also a disability awareness champion. Yeah? We got none other than the Wheel Badman, aka Rise Above Limits. What you saying, my bro?
I'm good, bro. You said man was popping, son. What's good? What's good?
Bro, listen, I've been looking
I like the
forward.
intro, by the way. Sorry to cut you. I like the
Come,
intro.
come on. Come on, bro. It's only right, man. It's only right. It's only right. Listen, I've been looking forward to this one, I don't know if you heard, obviously you heard the pod last week with me and Trim.
Yeah.
And like we touched on, we brought you up in it, and I could have we could have went on a big like monologue just talking about this brother right here. But you know what? I thought it'd be best. Like it's not for me to tell your story, cause you got a big story in it, and a lot to talk about. So I thought it'd be best to get you on here so you can talk the things and set it right. You get me?
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. Now, obviously, you've done a lot of like you've done a lot of interviews and you've done a lot of talking sessions where you talk about yourself, your life and things like that. And I don't want to make you have to start repeating yourself, innit? So
Yeah.
I want us to obviously we know each other, innit? So I just want to chat. I just want to chat, bro. You get me? But one of the things I wanted to ask you, yeah, and I'm just gonna go straight in, bro. Like, what's your biggest, what motivates you to do what you do, bro? Like, what's your biggest motivation, bro?
Shall I be real with you? Yeah? I'll tell you two things. Two things always. One, that I have a son, so obviously I've got to try to be a good example like that. And two, I'm just somebody who just likes to be like the underdog. So when you look at someone with a disability, naturally you sometimes think the worst scenarios of their lifestyle, their situation, etc., etc., even their image. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, it motivates me to say, do you know what? I don't other people. If someone sees me out and about with my disability in my wheelchair, whatever the case is, they don't feel sorry for me. And I want them to have that same attitude when you see other people like myself out there, innit? So for me, that was the motivation. And then obviously when you get on the internet side of it, you don't see many of us out here doing it. It just gave me more motivation to do it just that bit more. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Now, real talk, and like, I always wanted to, obviously we talk a lot in it, but we don't always go into deep conversations. Like more time we're just talking about music and I say we're just cracking joke. But like,
sure.
it's for me, it's like trying to understand because like I don't think you realize how inspiring you can be to people, innit? Like your energy is quite it rubs off on people, innit? I can't lie, bro. Like as you said, bro, like you could be in a room, we've been in a club and man would even forget that you're in a wheelchair or you got any kind of disability. You know what I'm trying to say? Just because of how you carry yourself, bro. Like the energy don't lie. You get me?
Come on, bro. And I think that's the most important part about it, innit? Because yeah, I'm in a wheelchair, but I'm still here, innit? So why am
Come
I
on,
acting
bro.
like I'm not? Do you get what I mean? So, but yeah, but for the most part, bro, you know me, man. I just live the life I live as a quote unquote disabled person, and and just maintaining and stay pushing, bro. And yeah, I bust joking it because that's how I get. That's
Come on,
how I
bro.
deal with a lot of my negative times when I think about my disability as a person. Do you know what I mean? Because if we talk deep about it, obviously, for the most part, people would have seen me as a guy who just rolls around. But you got to understand how that mentally affects you, how you feel about yourself, the heights you think you can reach and can't reach. You know what I mean? Your self value. You know what I mean? Opportunities, being brave enough to take them, and feeling like you're not going to be an inconvenience for taking it because of your situation. Because when you go into
Yeah.
places like where I have been, they've got to make sure it's accessible. They've got to make sure this, that, and the third, and I feel comfortable. So, for the most part, yeah, it can be quite a lot. But I feel like the music and all those things, which we'll get into, is what's kept the balance and having jokes. Like I take the mick out myself all the time. So it keeps me moving. Do you got
Yeah, and that's a big part as well because like as you said, like there's things like access issues to certain places and things like that. But I feel like for the most part, like you just keep it moving. Like you don't make a big fuss about things. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you make it a seamless kind of transition from like if there's a difficult situation, you're just like, alright, cool, what I gotta do? Alright, cool, boom, we're there. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know what it is? Because for me, because I ain't really seen someone out like me out here play DJ and directly. I know someone who does, and he's cool. You get it? I don't know him enough to know his experience yet. Do you get what I'm saying? But for me, I just don't want to feel like people that go above and beyond, like special requirements. I don't like that word and all that stuff. So I'm trying to just cut through like you guys. Just that you guys cut through, walk in. I just push quicker than you lot walk.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, and I think probably the biggest compliment I could pay you, bro. Not to glaze too much, you get me, but like, what you do with a quote unquote disability, yeah, compared to most people with an able body, is 10 times what most people ever gonna do in their whole life, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know why? Because the strongest thing that someone could have is the mind, and your mind's too strong, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it gets you true, blood. You get me?
Do you know what though? It's because I'm learning to be so much purer to myself in the sense of who I want to be, what I want to do. And this year round from the DJing, which we'll get into, kind of prove that to my own mental. So it's like, yo, I have days where I'm just ghost mode. I don't talk to people. Management is worried about man, and I'm like, I'm cool. I'm just cooling off. But now he understands because we built that relationship, so he knows more a bit about me like that. And you know, I'm just trying to be more honest with myself with what I want, what I don't want, and it works, bro. It works, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, my attitude's always like this. I know so much people who stand up, but they're not really doing nothing. If I'm sitting down doing more, I'm cool. When I used to walk, I was doing stuff, but not, you know what I'm saying? But the stuff I'm doing now, and what I've been doing for all these years since I've been sitting down, laughs at that. So what would I rather do?
Yeah.
Would you rather stand up and not move around, or sit down and move around?
I lie. There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
And would you say like there was a moment like in your life where, obviously I've heard you talk about things a lot in it. I know you have ups and downs and things like that. Was there a moment where like, I don't know, it's like everything just clicked for you and you say, you know what, I ain't letting that hold me back, kind of thing? Like, what was that moment, if there was a moment like that?
Yeah, there's been a few of those. But the one why you know me as a person now, that was just, how do I say this? It's like when you go through stuff in your personal life, at the end of the day, it's really on you to kind of make it different. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make your own mistakes, etc., etc. So when my life changed like a year ago properly in certain ways, it gave me time to think, all right, cool. Now what do I want to do? What am I going to be achieving? What's the plan? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just knowing about how to work out how you operate as a person. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think that's where a lot of people do struggle with that. But yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I try to just keep
like
in that right mind frame of achieving and just saying, you know what, I'm not going to let nothing stop me. I'm not going to allow someone to say I can't do that, or I'm not going to allow myself. Because the worst part, if I'm honest, bro, there's not a lot of people around me said I couldn't do these things. They're the ones who told me I could. It was me telling myself, nah, I'm not that good, or no, I can't do it. And then, yeah, when last year hit, I don't know, a penny just dropped when I went through a dark space in life and thought, you know what, if I'm going to live, I better start living how I want to live. And then I started getting to the DJing. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. And the DJing, yo. So what? Alright, let me ask you a question. So how long's it been now since you officially like properly started again? Like, I know you used to do your thing back in the day, but since you come back on the scene, like, how long would you say it's been now?
I started in October last year.
October last year.
Yeah.
So it's like it's 13 months basically.
Yeah.
Just coming into December, so like maybe almost 14, bro.
Well, put it this way, December. When did we do that Christmas set when I first met you lot? Was that the 9th of December or the 12th or something?
Yeah, something like that. It was like a week before, yeah.
But that's when I first met you guys properly. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I always classed that as like, that's my year when I've met up with you lot, but you know.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say like it's been a bit of a roller coaster, right?
Sure, boy.
120 miles an hour, bruv. You ain't listen. Since that day, the foot's been on the gas. Yeah, it ain't come off, bro. It ain't come off the gas, bro. The engines are revving, redlining, and that, screaming at man.
Yeah. But you know what it is, though? Because I'm like that. I've always been like that. Everyone would say this guy rushes with certain things. If, like I said, if I got to do it with a joint with people, I work with people's times like we do. Do you know what I mean? But whatever I can do for myself, I want it now. Like right now, no stalling, no messing about. If I want to start DJing, I
Yeah,
want the equipment now. Yeah, I don't
yeah,
want to hear
yeah,
all this.
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna start DJing 6 months later. You only got a controller now. I've probably been through
I
that
like.
free. It's long. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, bro. It just like you say, I'm
Now
still.
I hear that, and it's sometimes like, for example, like you start the DJ and like you could have been, you could have took your time and said, let me just wait before I start getting this and getting that. But by that time, you might have like lost interest because you didn't have the right
Exactly what
equipment.
happened. Exactly. That's what would have
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I
You know
get it.
what? And it's so funny. 'Cause I was just thinking this before I come on this thought. What if he says that? And that's exactly what it is for me. If I say I want to be in a studio or I've got a studio in my house or whatever, it's got to look like it. You get it? I've got to feel that. I
Yeah,
don't want
yeah,
to say I'm on this DJing thing and then I've got a controller as small as my hat. Even though people shut it down with them, I'm not knocking the controller. But for me, it looks too toy. It doesn't look real enough. So I need to see the
yeah,
setup.
yeah,
So like you say, you go to a club or I go to, I'm familiar with the equipment, and everyone who I'm seeing is on it. Like you all guys have got them. It's not like you guys all got
yeah,
the
yeah,
little
yeah.
things, and I'm like I'm overdoing. No, you're like, yo, bro, this is what you
This is
did.
what the man's using. I hear that. I hear that. I suppose sometimes it's about the feeling in it. Like
100.
it's not just like DJing. It's like feeling like a DJ as well,
Yeah,
or feeling like a producer, or
yeah,
you got to put yourself in that environment and create it for yourself. Otherwise, you might not get the same kind of inspiration. You know what I mean?
for sure.
If you're on the Fisher Price controller, you might be doing some Fisher Price DJing. You know what I'm saying?
Other
So
than that, you
now
gonna
I
have
get it.
DJ with somebody who you might bring to your setup, and the man's looking at the thing like, rah. Man, we've got a laptop, we've got a USB right now. You're like, oh, like, yeah, and end of the day,
Yeah,
every
yeah, yeah,
controller is for every and everybody. Like, some people like the Serato style of it and all that stuff. And man, like the record box, you know how it goes, bro. And some people
yeah, yeah,
standardly come with laptop every single time and they shut it down and do their thing. Some people use
yeah,
USB
yeah.
like we do. It's just a preference built, isn't it? But I just like things
It
to
is
be
preference.
high level if I'm doing something. I've got to see
Yeah,
it
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
at least.
100%. And as you said, like, if you're going to the club, if you're going to a proper club, like, more time it's going to be a set of CDJs. You know what I'm saying? At the least, it's going to be a XZ or the new thing. Well, when that drops properly.
Talk about that.
Let's not even talk about that. Let's not even talk about that. But, but yeah, like, I think it is important. Like, if you do want to take it seriously, even if you can't afford like the proper, like the big boy controllers or CDJs, which it's a lot of money. Let's be honest, isn't it? Like, there's places you can go, like Pirate Studio, things like that. Get some practicing, because
Exactly, 100%.
if it,
Self-investment,
yeah,
brother. That's what it comes down to. And I've always been fast. So I tell you like this, what I ain't really said to a lot of people, but some people might clock. But my self-investment is because my disability took a lot of investment away from me. That's how I feel about it, like to be real. So my self-development has to be fast. I'm catching up. Remember, I'm 35, bro. When I was like 16, 17, 18, I was good at this, that, but the confidence ruined everything I had going for myself. So when you rebuild and start again, you realize I'm logic, I'm real to myself. Yo, that's a lot of years gone down the pan, in my opinion. Do you get what I'm saying? So now I'm in a space where I can do what I want. I'm not wasting no time. And I'll run through this,
come
or I'll
on,
do that, and I'll get on it. But it's working, isn't it? So
yeah,
today, no
clearly, bro.
problem,
Like
boy.
the proof's in the pudding, bro. Like, obviously, you're still kind of early into your journey. 'Cause I know there's a lot. You got a lot that you want to do in it, but you're still in a very good place. Like, you set a good foundation, and I think that's mainly because of the kind of guy you are in it. Like, you made friends with the right people. You know what I mean? You weren't just like I know a lot of people have come your way, and yeah, as we know, you know what I'm saying. But I think you picked very carefully like who give your time and energy to. 'Cause there's a lot of people, bro. Like, obviously, big up Mad One. You introduced man to Mad One, who's a very blessed guy as well. Um, all the people them. But everyone that I've met through you
Yeah,
has had that same kind of that same characteristic that I see in you as well, innit?
that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Glad you
just
said.
genuine people, bro.
No,
Just genuine people, bro.
and I think that's where how do I say it, man? The love and the hate comes into my life of who I am. Since I was a child, bro, like since I was young, I always had people at my house, and some people rated it. Some people kind of got a bit envious. Like, how is this guy, man? He's disabled. He's got any friends? Like real stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
as an adult we are and whatever, and I'm being around certain people certain people got a DJ rep name, some people have a producer name, some of them are the radio man who we know now, and all these things. Like, as I started, remember a lot of people looking at like, how is this happening? Like, yo, this guy hollered me 8 months ago for some tunes. Now he done one extra. Damn, how did that happen?
Come on.
Do you get it?
Yeah,
Just saying,
it's mad.
but you know what I mean? Let's be real. I don't know one else in a wheelchair done what I just did. And it's not to brag or
Bro, we'll
boast,
talk.
it's to be the motivation of proving that. Because sometimes what I want to always put a message out to people in general, stop being your worst enemy because you'll waste so much time. And I try to tell myself that daily, even certain time I lose against it. You get it? Like, because if I'm the person who got told this, that I couldn't be anything, and I told myself that, and I've got disability and all this stuff, and I still done this, then in real reality, there ain't really no excuse, innit? Or for the most
Nah, real
part,
talk, real
anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've always been hunger and happy and realize the people who I'm around, because obviously when I met you lot, I was like, Ross, who's these guys? These guys are cold. Like, wow. When I met Essence, I was like, Ross, because I was like, what? Like, you look too serious. Right? He doesn't mess around, and he's not gonna. And why I'm such a fan of him, because he doesn't pretend. He's not gonna say, "Oh, because he's new, I'll give him a little blind." No, he like, "Yo, that was good, but yo, that was."
Yeah, you let man know.
But this is a journey of what I've just started, and like, man, say, come Christmas set, and I'm like, right, Essence is going, oh, oh God, all right, you know what I'm saying? But don't be your worst enemy, because in real reality, that Christmas set when I met you guys is probably, in my opinion, the birth space of where I started that to be where I am now. That Christmas set after that day, because when management hit me up about coming for about 2 weeks in a row, my belly was flipping. I'm like, oh, I don't really want to come in it. My boy OJ is taking me down to OJ, and he's like, no, like, I'm like, I don't want to go. I'm nervous, man. And it was the best thing I ever did. I felt welcomed. I realized there's real people out here still, males and female. You know what I mean? And to see that, even that, as a group together with you guys, and being someone who watched before I saw you guys and know you lot, like, it's real. So I was like, I like that, because I don't want to be a guy DJing on the internet and it looks like you're just doing it for the internet. You get it? We do this at home. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no cameras on, and that's just what we like doing, and that's what you guys thought. So yeah, the Christmas started for me, man.
Nah, facts. And just before I touch on that as well, like, I wanted to go back to what you said about being your own worst enemy, because 99% of the time, the only thing that's stopping you from doing something is yourself, innit? Like, you're usually you're the person that is gonna hold yourself back in any situation, because you're gonna put that in your head. And then I'm a big believer of like, not necessarily words of affirmation, but like the things you say to yourself and how you speak to yourself.
Law of attraction
matters a lot, innit? Law of attraction, exactly. Like, if you're saying like, let's say you mess up, everybody messes up, and you're there cuss yourself, say you idiot, you're fool, you're useless, all that kind of stuff. Like, you're gonna actually start feeling like that, you know what I'm saying? Because bro, that's you're talking to yourself.
Bro, I'll tell you like this, for the first 4 months of being around you, man, DJing, any clowns, any mistakes I made or whatever, I was just doing what you said in my head a million times. While I'm looking at you, and you don't even know I'm doing it. I'm chatting to you. I'm gonna make a you get it. And then I can't remember what it was. I think when Trim gave it an assignment, boy, it switched me on.
Hey, listen, I'm actually gonna put that clip in as well.
Who upset you? Is everything okay?
I'm doing what Trim said, man. Assignment complete, done. Thank you very much.
Right, listen in.
But yeah, don't put them.
That's an assignment done.
Yeah, bro. Because law of attraction, a lot of things a lot of people didn't know. When I first started to get on this DJing thing, when I met you guys, I had a few goals, and the goal was playing out one time, no matter where it is, full up, empty, I don't care. As long as you can see some people dancing, and I can have a camera of someone showing me as a disabled person DJing and having fun. Not to say, wow, look at him, he's disabled doing it. It's just for other people with disability to see. We do like music, right? Why can't we be in the rave scene? You don't have to even be a DJ. But why don't you want to? Like, I didn't as much growing up. I did a little bit, but not as much as most did. And do you know what I'm saying? So that was the yeah, bro. That's
yeah. And sort of back to like, so obviously TKP, like you're a member, innit? You're one of the gang. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that still. I realized it was official.
Come on.
Still, so shout out to you.
Come on, bro. You're official, man. What you mean, bro? You've been official, cuz.
That's the doubt what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Nah, bro. If no one's told you personally, you're TKP, bro. You get me? But like, for with TKP, yeah. So I know, obviously, you saw us before you met us, innit? So you used to see how we was getting on, and I like that you touched on when we're there DJing. It doesn't look like we're just there doing it for the TikTok or for the views or anything like that. We're just literally having a good time. Like we're vibing out. We're waiting for that next person to do that mad mix so we can all go mad, and then I'm gonna jump on next. I want to do a mad mix as well because you know what I'm saying. Like that's just what it is. Like that's. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think it's. I think that's why people are sort of gravitate towards us, because it doesn't look like it's no facade. It looks like we're genuinely having a good time. You know what I mean?
Because you know what? Let me tell you something, bro. When you're looking at an app like TikTok, 90% of it is a facade. 90% of it is a front, good or bad, whatever. And I rate it because people do their thing on it, so it is what it is. But when you see something what doesn't look like that, looks the way opposite, it's refreshing. Because when I was doing my TikTok stuff, people was like seeing me because they just saw just a regular dude with a disability and he's just doing his thing and he's open about the highs and lows and whatever. And I'm not overdoing like, look at me, I'm so special or feel sorry for me attitude. I'm just, yo, what's good? Do you know what I'm saying? So people got like a real raw version of seeing something on the app what was proper. So when I saw you guys, I think I watched you guys once, and then I had to get the boss man's number like within 24 hours. Got the decks.
Come on. What was the first one you got? Was it the RX?
No, I don't do that, man. No, I had the 200s.
Yeah, the 200s first.
Yeah. So
okay.
Basically, because I always got to say this, the trim knows. Like, I saw Caves DJing. He's back all done up, and I call him Book Back. Shout out to Caves, man. Dada.
Alright, big up Caves. Man said Book Back.
Like this, but he was just doing his mixing, yeah. And I was watching him.
Yeah.
And I come watching you mixing, but it was cold, and I was like, I like this guy's energy. He clearly don't business that he's on camera. He's in his zone. Rate that. And I saw more people that I was tuning. So I watched it from I probably watched like an hour and a half of it or something like that. I see everyone doing their thing. I'm like, I like this energy. And I realized that obviously Rita knows you guys. I'm like, I know Rita. Oh, yeah, I'm getting in the mix.
Yeah.
Rita, hit me up. Love Rita always. Do you know what I mean?
Big up Rita, man. Every time.
100%. Because she is the one who made this all be this deep down. So always got to show love to her. And she always keeps it 100 as well. But yeah, bro. So I saw my man, whatever. I think I might have rang Rita or a message that night, like, yo, I'm just getting roll with these guys, hook me up or something. I don't know. All I know, Trim seeing what I was doing, and I was like, yo, bro, I got up that next day, went Argos in friggin', I never get pajama bottoms and a vest, you know, looking like some madman. Yeah, because I had the speakers and the controller all on my lap, so I had 200s and I had two little Pioneer 440 something or whatever it is speakers.
Yeah.
That was my first part of my equipment, and then I realized when I got back, right, I ain't even got no headphones. So later on in the evening, I went TK Maxx, bought a pair of £20 headphones, which are right there.
Mad.
My legendary. When I look at them, it reminds me, and that's when the journey started, man.
Okay, and boy, it's been a mad journey. What I wanted to ask you as well, so like growing up, cause we're kind of around the same kind of generation.
Yeah.
Like what was your genre like? What was your pinnacle like growing up of music? I think I know what it is.
Rap and R&B.
Yeah?
Rap and R&B. I'll tell you, DMX album. Is it Hell on Earth or whatever? It's Hell is Hot or whatever. Yeah. That album. Eminem, his first ever album. Just the two of us. Remember that tune?
Yeah.
When he talked about the madness. Yeah, serious. That's what it was called. So that aspect, but growing up through my whole life, my mom always played the R&B, SWVs, Total, Jagged Edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why when people hear me mix tunes and hear all the vocals, they see me getting my element because I'm reliving those elements in the genre we're listening to now. Which for me right now, I'm addicted to the piano UK stuff and all that.
Come on, as you know, we're definitely gonna get into the production side of things still. You get me? But you know, I'm actually surprised still, cause also I know you're a music man, innit? So I know you like all different types of music. But
as well, obviously.
All right, that's what I thought you was gonna say. You get me? That's what I thought. Cause I was a proper grime kid, innit?
It was the ages, innit? So when I was young, starting to understand music, it was all the R&B and all the old school.
Yeah.
When I was a bit older, then it was DMX and all that. Just before grime came along. Then when grime came along, and I did a bit of jungle stuff as well, because I was around a lot of people who made music, so I always got to hear different kind of stuff. And then when grime came, I was like, I'm gonna be the bad boy MC. I talk fast anyway. I can do that. and I think fast. So, well, go on.
Yeah, and it's mad car. Obviously, like Grimes, as we know, it's making a resurgence right now, and it with all the things that's going on in
Yeah.
it. And like parts of it are bringing back that essence of like I remember when I was in school, like you write some bars in English or geography or something, and then come lunchtime, yeah, you better get out into the football pitches, get the phone out, the Sony Walkman, whatever you got, yeah, run a rhythm,
And then find the
and we're ciphering for the whole lunchtime, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. See, you know what? Yeah, we used to do the kind of same thing. We used to whisper it. But I think what it was, we used to do battle rap. See, me and my brother
Okay.
dissed each other. And
Yeah,
people used
yeah,
to always
yeah.
love me doing it because I was so quick at thinking of ways to cuss a man. That
Come
sounds
on.
so bad. Real talk. You get it? 'Cause
That
at the end
explains the
of the day,
freestyling.
yeah, because like my grandfather, rest in peace, my mum, like we all got this kind of way. All my uncles, like and cousins, like we have that fast amount. So if
You're
you're gonna
witty.
talk
You're witty with it.
sideways, I'm gonna straighten it. You get it? So we used to deal with that. And obviously, man was just young and stupid, and man will cuss the obvious things like, oh, you're in a wheelchair and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
or whatever, like. And that's how I got the bar, like, I'm in a wheelchair, but your girlfriend will stare.
yeah. Yo, what's the other
That's
one?
how I used to flip it. Oh, too
Yeah.
much creps. I'm in a wheelchair, don't do steps. It's real talk. I don't do steps, and I got a lot of creps.
You know what I'm saying?
So basically, how I
Madness.
had my mindset when I was freestyling is like, whatever you're gonna say about me, I'm gonna use it to flip it. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in a wheelchair. You get it?
Yeah,
I've got
yeah,
too
yeah,
much
yeah,
creps. I'm in a wheelchair, obviously. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Don't do
yeah,
steps.
yeah,
But that's how that freestyle. That's how. So yeah, that's what did it for me. The grime,
yeah, yeah,
definitely, big grime fan.
yeah. And I'm loving I am loving the grand resurgence, innit?
Cold.
But
Yeah.
for me, I just wanna because we want obviously you want Graham to come back. Everyone wants Graham to come back in it. But for me, what man need to see for Graham to come back, yeah? Because I'm seeing obviously all the old school man are doing their thing and bringing back those memories. But for Graham to carry on, like we need the new school to come through. I know there's bare new school youths doing their thing, but I just want to start seeing like the old school man, them the OGs, the pioneers in the game.
Reinventing or kind of thing
Bring,
like
you know what
yeah
I'm saying?
something.
Like champion one of the new youths and you know what I'm saying? Like to really get it going again. You get me?
But I think that will happen anyway.
Hopefully, car.
Do you know why it will? I'll tell you why it will. Because the reality is that back in the day when grime was out, there was no real social to really help it, and it's still done well.
Facts,
So this is
facts.
the time where now you got social. Remember, if I
Yeah.
go, if you got a certain amount of decent following on your social media, and you put a cold beat on, and you kill it with bars, it's gonna go around. But yeah, so
Yeah.
like I was saying, boy, like people could be freestyling online, have a decent following on their own account, and if it does well, it will start spinning. Then other people who are in the game or whatever might take a light to it. Like you see what they're doing with AG, which is great. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Nah, real talk.
I feel Grime is in a perfect space to kind of do its thing. I know other people have different opinions, but I like to hear it more and I hear it more, so I can't complain, bro.
Yeah. You know what it's about grime? Like grime is it's the UK's thing in it. Like that's
It is,
something
it
that
is.
it's one of the few genres that we can say that was made in the UK. Like it's not from anywhere else. Like it's a UK thing, born and bred. You know what I mean? And obviously, yeah, big up AG, and also big up Mac 10. Cause I feel like them two. Obviously, Mac 10's legendary. Innit? He's done this thing from way back in it. But them two together have been like, it's just created this buzz in it online where, people are outside, and then anyone can just come and just make a name for themselves real quickly. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And obviously, I know you done a few things with Mac 10 kind of earlier on,
Yeah.
and as you said to me, like that kind of just catapulted you to a different kind of atmosphere. Talk to me about that a little bit, like you and Mac 10 linking up.
Yeah. So, big up to Matt Wano. So basically, for me, doing the normal stuff, just do my normal live conversation about disability awareness and all that. And at a certain time, I'll go on the decks in the evening and do a little something, and I used to do it in my room and all that. And he's one, I think he's moderator. Shout out to Mystic Guna. He's one who told me about him. Like, yo, Matt 10, because you heard me playing Grimes. He's like, Matt 10 from last week. I'm like, yeah, he's cold. Like, why?
Yeah,
What's up? He was like, yeah, like he's on TikTok. I was like, what? And everything, I was lying at the time reading this, like, what? Like,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
no, hook me up. He goes, no, I got you. I'm going to send you his thing on your inbox. I was like, alright, cool. And he did. Clicked on it, saw his journey about his recovery, etc., etc. And I was like, I rate that, 'cause I never knew about all of that, obviously. All I know, he's just the coldest DJ for grime, in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
opinion.
Come on.
Blah, blah, blah. So I followed him. He obviously, Misfit Goons, the moderator, so he obviously told him about me and was like, yo, this guy, da 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 da. He started following me back. Pause. I said, come on, you gotta do
Why?
yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
Uh,
See what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so from that, it was like, yeah, connected. He was like, yo, let's do tunes, like, link up, do a set one day. But I know he realized where I lived was a bit far. He was like, oh, okay. Weeks went by where we didn't have that conversation. And I don't know
Yeah.
what happened. But then next thing, I think someone told me, like, yo, join his live. He's saying he's going to come and check you or something, something. So yeah, he was talking on the live and he said in front of everyone like, "Yo, I'm gonna come and link you." And then I think the week of, the same end of that weekend come. Yeah, my man's like, "I'm coming with Hyper MC." And I'm like, "Wow,
Mm. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's one of my favorite MCs." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, "Wow," like, I'm thinking I'm 15 again. Real talk. I don't care about what people see on the stream. I don't. I'm glad that I can get a moment of saying I went from DJing with 200s in my bedroom to be doing sets with man like this, who he is the reason why I picked up turntables. You
Yeah,
get it?
yeah,
Working at
yeah,
AIN and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. So yeah, so we linked
That must
up.
have been mad surreal.
It was, but do you know what it was? How do I say it? It's like because things go so quick, I don't really think too deep. So when he pulled up, he was like, "Yo, what's good?" I was like, "Yo, what's good?" And it's just like I just treat him like I treat you. Like anyway, if you're real and you're cool, innit? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, man. And then I think when it hit me is when I was DJing at the beginning playing a little funky, and then we switched up, and then when he came on, it just different. Like the
Yeah,
tunes
yeah, yeah.
playing and the way he just does it, like it's automatic. You get it?
Nah,
So
nah. Matt 10's
that
too
was
cool,
very
man. Big
surreal.
up Matt 10.
Yeah, and he wheeled up my tune when I did one of the mixes like, on my video clip. I think I mixed a Pulse tune on one of his tunes because we are going back to back or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And when he was gassed, I was like, you know what? Yeah, then Hyper MC as well. Come on, legendary bars.
Legend.
Yeah, he gave me my name. He break my name. Like I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
cold
yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah.
cold.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that was a big moment. I know that was a big moment for you at that time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
especially about the video as well when we done that video afterwards. But
Yes.
that was the biggest surprise because obviously I'm real in it. So I look at people's time and I think, "Do you know what? He showed love. He pulled up like he said he would. We done this thing, wicked, cool. Appreciate you, bro. Like that's motivation. Like real
Yeah,
talk,
yeah,
cool." And then he hit me up like, "Yo, listen, I want to do a video. Like I don't want to just repost a clip what you did or whatever. I want to make a point. Like I want." And I'm like, "Rad, yeah." I thought, to be honest, I thought it was gonna be a thing where it was the intention he wanted to, but I might not have the time to. So when my mum was like, "Yo, not next day, but next day or whatever it was, 5:30, meet me here." I was like, "This is real." And we had a cameraman there, and we got the work done. And then when he actually posted it, and we did the collab thing, yeah, it was mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie
yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. Nah, that was big. That bit there, like even when I saw the visuals and it was looking crispy, clean, 4K. You know what I'm saying? All
Come
the
on.
any type of blemish you might have, man, seeing it, you get me? But
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
looking
yeah.
super crispy. And I thought the way the whole sort of interview chat was sort of structure was quality. You know what I mean? I think you gave you a good chance as well to really talk about yourself. And obviously you're good at talking, bro. You get me? So it comes natural to you. Anyone that knows Rise, yeah, his brother, if you let him, he can chat for England, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
England, no, Tobago, everything, everything. Yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah, yeah.
for sure,
Now that
for
was
sure.
big, and like off the back of that, so
Yeah,
like I feel like after you done the link up with Matt 10, obviously you're still linking up with Matt 10. I know you done a thing down at the beach as well. Where was that? Was that
Southend.
Southend? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you done
Yeah,
that
that
thing
was a
down
fun
there as
thing.
well.
Yeah, yeah, I've done his
Um,
birthday. I played at his birthday. Even that, that's why I like
yeah,
credit to
yeah.
him. Like again, he was just like, "Yo, yeah, you're playing on my birthday, bro." When I got the promo video and I heard DWE's voice on it, remember I'm a fan of DWE, you know.
Come on, come
And I
on,
see
come
my
on.
name on that.
Yeah,
All I think about is just when I spoke to True on the phone when I first spoke to him and said, "Yo, I'm on this DJing thing," and he's like,
yeah,
"All right,
yeah, yeah,
cool." Yeah, I help you. You get it?
yeah, yeah,
And all
yeah,
that
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So, but yeah, he helped me out with that, and obviously it showed that a lot of people saw it. So then obviously I got asked on. BBC One Extra, and that was the double icing on the cake. A couple of days later, this guy's ringing my phone like, "Yo, Rise," and I'm like, "Yo," he's like, "Bro,
Yeah.
I want to tell you something, man. You're gonna believe this, man." I thought, "Oh God, what happened, man? We can't DJ or something together. Like, what happened? Did I do something wrong?" Like, I was thinking that stuff. My man was like, "Bro, my man was going on One Extra again because of the doubtful mind frame of myself." You know what I mean? I'm like, "Nah, this guy's gassing, man." And I said, "You sure?" He's like, "Bro, DM him right now." As
Yeah,
he said
yeah,
it,
yeah.
bro. 2 seconds later, my man followed me. My man was like, "Yo, bro." I
Yeah.
said, "No, no,
And
no."
just in case people didn't catch it, yeah, Sir Spiral. Yeah, nah, big legend in the game, a big pioneer. And bro, like again, that was another like inspirational moment, bro. Like the scene, obviously I see the behind the scenes, I see you up in the studios and all that, like, bro, that was crazy. And obviously you've done your thing as well. That's the most important thing. But
I appreciate it, man. That
yeah,
that was a
bro.
hard moment for me, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, because you gotta understand, bro. Like, you can wish for something, and then when you actually get it, it's a different thing, innit?
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
my goal at the beginning, like I say, bro, was just to play out once, to get a video clip to see that prove to people that people like myself can do this thing. That's exactly what it was, bro. And I never expected radio. I never expected to meet Matt 10. I never expected. Again, we got to remember as well. Like before I met Matt 10, I met Birmingham Don Danners like Bobby Noodles. You
Big
got to
up Bobby
understand.
Noodles, man. What do you mean?
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
take it back, before I met Matt 10, we met Bobby Noodles. Remember, he was all there doing a
yeah.
set,
Yeah. Mad
and the
set.
energy was mental. And do you know what it is for me? Like man, come on camera and they don't give credit when credit's due, innit? You get it? I always would do that, no matter if people say it about me or not, it doesn't matter. But for someone like, say, Bobby Noodles, I'm from down here, he's up there, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, different worlds, etc.
Yeah, yeah.
He's always been real. And I hollered him just from seeing his sick video on TikTok with that sick mix. And he was like, "Yo, this is how you get that." I bought some tunes or whatever I did. Like, next thing, to, yo, that stuff linked up online. This is why again, internet can't doesn't always have to be such a negative light. It's just how you deal with it. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Nah, 1,000,000%.
he spoke and he was like, he must have put you like the any real recognized real, and he was like, "Bro, I got you." Sent me bare tunes, bare love. Introduced me to other Birmingham bad boys like Anthony Baddis and them kind of man there,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
40,
yeah, yeah.
and they just give me
Big up them, man.
advice. Or, yeah, and pat me with tunes and all that. Benny Random killing it on the mic, and you know what I mean? Like people who I rate, like
Yeah,
100%. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that happened. So that was really after that happened. I was cool. I was like, yo, I don't care. I just care when I get paid out. I haven't paid out yet. I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Nah,
I did,
million
yeah,
percent. And bro, obviously, Bobby Noodles. Like I heard about Bobby Noodles when I kind of first started. Yeah, like I was buying this brother's tunes. Like I was running his tunes, and I think he see man on TikTok one time, and I posted a clip playing his tune. You know, so
yeah.
I didn't even know he was on TikTok them time, and he was like, "Yo, you get me? Fire, fire, fire!" And then from there, like he just always showed love, like to all the man them, and to actually meet him in person and share the space and go back to back. Remember we done the mad back to back. Four man back to back? That was crazy. Like that was a moment. That was a moment. Even obviously you brought man in with Matt 10. Like we done a set with Matt 10 at your yard. Remember that?
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, the garden set.
The garden set, and then I even got an invite to the birthday bash as well. Like
Yeah, you was
pause.
upstairs doing your damn thing. Pause.
You know what I'm saying? Then I got a chance to go downstairs. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah,
it's all just been mad, bro. Like the way things are celebrated and like everybody's getting something. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and no one's just out for themselves. That's the main thing. Like we're all trying to elevate, but not on a one-eyed cyclops thing. Like, you know what I mean?
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Yeah. We always hear this term in it, gatekeeper.
Mm,
And I know what it is, but I don't know enough to really know enough. But I'm just like, whatever, cool. But when you meet someone like Mad One, shout out to Divine, yeah,
big up mad one.
shout
Yeah.
out man, the baddest producer, like him and Scratch Clock, because this is the killer of it all. So that's why Matt always get the ultimate respect. You get it? Like he put in position that, like I said, after that, I done the one extra, met Scratch Claw, another general bad boy producer on a high
Big up.
level that you don't mess around,
Yeah,
serious
yeah.
like him, like. And again, he came and linked me, realized we live local, we patterned up, we started doing music, like give me sounds and just give man props and just give me tunes to DJ what's exclusive and just bare love. And these times, remember, before all of this stuff, I was trying to get music however I can. So man, seeing
Yeah.
these guys' names in the search engine and all them things there, you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
to have
yeah,
them
yeah.
around you, like, yo, bro, here's 30 tunes or here's 200 tunes, and the other
Come on,
guy,
bro.
Razzler, man, and I met so much guys in this game that I never thought I would. And it's mad, bro. And it
Yeah.
doesn't even register until we have conversations like this because I don't really sit and ponder about, well, I don't even remember half of it. To be
What would you
honest with
say? What would you say has been like if you think back, like what would you say is like been your biggest moment or your favorite moment? It'd have to be like the biggest thing you've done, but the one that meant the most to you in this space of since you started DJing again. Like what would you say?
you. I've got a few. Uh, I would say the Christmas set, obviously,
Yeah,
that was my
yeah,
favorite
yeah,
one just because, confidence and all them
yeah,
things there.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? See man
yeah.
killing it from early. I'm like, Lord God.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
Christmas set, obviously, me doing a Mac 10 set because you know what it was why for me it was just because yes it was Mac 10 and everything, but also because I was just starting to use the space I'm using and getting the setup right. And you know what I mean? And I ain't got none of you guys to help me right now. So me now, I've got to just try and hope the camera's right and the sounds all right.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was blessed. Thank God. You get it? And so that was like a achievement itself of like being around you lot. Like, okay, man, schooling, man, and I'm showing you that it's working. You get it? Like, making sure. So I'd say that. And then obviously the banter side of it, too much jokes is probably, you know what I'm gonna say, man. The
I
ginger.
already know. I already know. Yeah. It's back. I asked Trim last week. Me and Trim were going through our top like we listed our top 5 sets in it. Like that's happened on
Okay.
T. Not even just on TKP, but even on our CRS thing and all that. You know what I'm saying? And that was like I think that was 1 or 2. That was 1 or 2 in my top 5 because it wasn't even just like the music was doing its thing in it naturally. It's always
Yeah,
gonna do its thing, yeah. But then the banter side, like obviously we got a mad clip from that, innit?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna put the clip up now, yeah, so that people can see it, yeah. But a lot of people don't know. Obviously, you came in, you was talking about Ginger J, yeah, I said talking about you obviously beat him at ping pong. People don't know that you was literally playing ping pong
in the
like
garden.
half an hour before that. You get
In the
me?
garden. Yeah. So basically,
Go on.
cut a story short, bro. I like to hype and gas up in it. So I always wanted table tennis in my garden. That was a goal. So now I have the space I could. I've got one in it.
Yeah, yeah,
So I just started challenging man. Like, yo, who's got all this chat? Like, if you're a real old school guy like me, you know about play center and everything there.
yeah, yeah.
So
Come
you
on,
best be able to know how to play ping pong. Shout out to my boy Shades, another great guy who I met online. Pause.
big up Shades.
Who's wicked and genuine and proper and on this thing. Sick producer and DJ and all them thing there. He was like, bro, like, yeah, table tennis, I'm onto you. No homo, bro, got beat, bro. Too many times, because I had my guard back in and go, oh, no, listen, one more time, 'cause it's summer at the time, it's baking hot out there.
Yeah,
Man, I
yeah,
have to
yeah,
cool
yeah.
down, like, let's go. And so the Ginger J thing happened was he was just another person who I said I could beat. Pause. And yeah, and I said, like, and he said, when I see you, we'll see in it. And to be fair,
Yeah.
he was one of my toughest challenger, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
And
okay.
so yeah, so obviously when I beat him, I literally rolled out from the garden back in the spot, and the beat was on. I just freestyled beating him. Literally, with no plan. I was just gassed that I got to beat him because if I didn't beat him, he would have the most chat, and he probably
Of
put me off my
course,
set.
you
So
know
that,
that, innit?
you know what I mean? I thought, uh-oh. When I see him do a few backhand serves, I thought, uh-oh.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
shout out to Ginger J every single time. Great
Nah,
guy,
every
great
every
energy.
single time, every
And,
single
and,
time,
and
bro.
he's real, man. And one thing we have, which is wicked, bro, about him, which I think I'm very similar like as well, he's very good at making people feel comfortable to be who they want to be. When you can have that way around people without even really knowing them, you got something. Like he's like that. I feel like I'm like that a lot. Like, but he's like we're comic-y like that. We know how to make you feel like if I mess up, so what? So
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he's the
yeah,
reason why I started doing more of the freestyling.
yeah,
To be
yeah,
honest with you,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Nah, yeah, nah. You two, when you two in the same room and there's a mic and there's music playing, like you already know what's gonna happen. Like even when we went to obviously it's
Mad
happened a
one.
few times, but we went to Mad Ones.
My favorite one.
Like these men were making these literally making their own music, like literally, like Jay singing the chorus, then Raz is coming back in for his 32. Like it's like a structured tune, but it's freestyling, bro. Like I don't think the people understand. Like if you just came in and you just started hearing that, you'll think that you man actually sat in the studio, put that together. You know what I'm saying? You was live performing. Nah, man, off the top of the dome.
That's what happens when you got good energy in line. Because he's like, listen, if you flop, I still got you, bro. Like, I'll do the admin or something, and vice versa, and whatever. So, man, and that's why I'm so grateful. I got to meet him and be around him because that guy's been through a lot in life, but he still walks with a smile and he still wants to give good energy to people. And I want to see people do well in life. So I always rate people out. So I got the most respect for him. And like I said, when he did the video and he wheeled me away, I'm so glad he did that because a lot of people probably would have thought if that ever happened, okay, cool. But it's because he wheeled me away and then I came back.
He came back.
That's the point where it says, like, these guys don't care. And again, like I said, you don't see, this can sound really weird when I say this, bro, but like, you don't see a ginger black guy regular on the screen, and you don't see a guy in a wheelchair, and you don't see them taking tea out of each other, friggin' doing this thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
come on, bro.
It worked. That's why it done what it did. Because you tell me if you never seen two people like that in one space.
Never in my life, bro.
And it's facts as well. Table tennis, I'm battered on table tennis.
So you say you're still undefeated table tennis?
Nah, do you know what? I played my brethren Nocturnal.
Yeah.
But to be fair, in my defense, we play at a certain point of the ball. Like I think it's 3-star or 4-star, and he had some flyaway thing. It just floated around, but he did bat me still. He did.
Okay.
But it was mad.
Okay.
We played it in the indoors as well, some other place. But no, he's good. He's good. But from my circle, my brothers around me, 24, yeah, I'm undefeated, brother.
Saying that. Listen, next summer I'm gonna pull up, man. Cause obviously I was ducking the smoke. I know, innit? But obviously I hear what was happening. You was going online and then you was cussing man, saying, you know what I'm saying, calling man out. I didn't want to be one of them, innit? So give me till next summer. I'll go to my little sports centre down the road, get some practicing. And yeah, we'll get it cracking still. But big up Ginger J, Carl. That's another inspirational brother. You get me? So yeah, we definitely got to get that link up going again ASAP.
Well, man, there's a lot of things I want to do, man. There's a lot of things I want to do. It's just trying to digest. Because like you say, when you talk about this DJing journey, like I say, we spoke about the people I've met and whatever. But like, so man playing at Sun City, that was a madness for me. Me and my boy Essence on stage.
Come on. Yeah,
he treated like a TKP that I was a bit confused at one point. I'm not gonna lie. Real talk.
And that's the thing as well, like, because there's a lot of obviously there's the term gatekeepers that we spoke about earlier,
yeah.
And I don't really know what it means in it, but for me, like, if there's gatekeepers, as people say, they call it, they say it like it's the boogeyman, you know what I'm saying? But like, if there's these people that's holding the door shut, open a new door. Like for me, like what we're doing is we're doing things on our own way, innit? Like nobody else is doing. And at the moment, it's online, and yeah, we're doing things outside here and there. But when we get to a point where our scene becomes like, I don't know, like how the grime scene was, or how a piano scene is, or you know what I'm saying, I don't think people are ready for that, bro. I don't think people are ready for that still.
But and I feel like it's the right timing because you got to have a sort of fan base following to a certain degree to showcase what you're doing. Because even if you don't get a load of views, but just knowing that you've got that amount of following to help, it's that incentive. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're doing all right with the numbers like that, you know. And at the end of the day, like you said, I started this indoors and I played out. I played in a few spots and yeah, got to experience things in real time. And like I say, bro. To answer your other question you're saying about like my main times of this DJing journey was on Sun City stage, watching Essence cutting shapes like a madman to the post tune, and I'm seeing these people, and I'm thinking, yo, because the post tune brought me back to when I first started DJing in the bedroom when I first started, like, because that was one of the first tunes I got again, and that was one of my favorite ones anyway. So to play that in a club. And knowing that someone's filming me I could see all of the proof in the pudding of me doing it. That was when I was like, okay, if I don't get no other bookings or I don't get to link up with no other people or whatever, it's cool. I've done more than enough. And then I met Mad One. And then I said, there we go, it's a Mad One.
Come on.
And he's certified team and him embracing me and listening to what I'm doing and encouraging man and plugging me in with all the sounds and just doing things what someone doesn't have to do, and somebody at his stature definitely doesn't ever have to do, but he chooses to do and show love to everyone around me and bring me in and like say now I'm part of the congregation thing and Divine UK on the production because obviously we're pressing buttons now. You
Come
know
on.
what I'm saying? So
Nah, big up the Vine, big up the Vine, big up Mad One. And I think that segues nicely into moving away from the DJ side. Obviously, the DJing thing, we're still doing that, innit? But
come on.
obviously, there's a new thing on the horizon. Obviously, DJ Rise, also known as Producer Rise.
Yeah.
Bro, obviously, how long you been producing now, would you say, for?
Properly like consistently I'd say from like I think August.
August.
I think
Okay.
around that time.
August. So what's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
August, September, October, November. So like about 3 months, yeah?
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4 months. Say
Three
end
or
of
four
July,
months.
August, around about. But it's under 6 months anyway. Put it that way,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah. And
And
in that time, you've already played your tune outside in the club.
yeah, I remember that. Still,
You've already played your tune outside in the club, brother. Like,
yeah,
again,
that's mad.
madness. That's another bucket list. That's a tick, bro. Like, that's some people never get to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Pardon me. But do you know what it is, bro? I'll tell you, like, I'm somebody. I would talk it, so now I have to back it. And when I remember, I love music, bro. So when you got someone like Mad One who's got all them tunes on the beach and all this, that, killing it, and man's telling me, "Yo, bro, that don't even take me long," and all of that. I'm like. Yo, he's like, I'll teach you, fam. I'm like, yo, then my brethren Beats has really knows how to use the machine, and I've had some of this stuff.
Big
Because
up
in the
Beats.
production side of me, big up to my homeboy Beats, like, he would tell you, like, he'd be like, what you lot are seeing Ash do now, that's old to me. Because I knew he'd be doing all this stuff what you lot are seeing now. I watched him years ago do all this, like, he's always been dabbling in and out, but
Yeah,
now he
yeah.
took it more seriously and put more time into it, and you're seeing what's going on. So, yeah, man, I was mixing tunes, and I said, you know what, I want to be able to make enough tunes for my team to not always have to worry about finding tunes or buying tunes of other people. I want it to be in our circle because you don't quit the gatekeeping, then I'm not trying to keep nothing, but I want to build a gate where we all can just float around and have the tunes there and
Come on.
whatever,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, just one thing started another. Got a laptop, then I've got a machine, then I started just building up my stuff, and yeah, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I've got a few tunes still.
Well, you got a few tunes like understatement still. You got a whole album, rude boy. You got to call it mixtape EP there, you get me? You know what I'm saying? And like it's been again it's only been 4 months here, but I feel like you've been doing it for a long time, bro. That's a big testament to how you're getting on, bro. Like obviously I've been running your yard and I see how you operate. We've had them FaceTime calls, pause, but you know we chatting it. You know what I'm saying? We see what's going on. We're in the studio. We're just vibes in. You get me? And I see how you operate, and obviously you show me what I go on, and now it's
Yeah,
made me want to jump on it as well. You get me?
yeah,
So, and as you said, like I think it's important, like as especially as DJs, because I don't know if you notice, like if I look at the trend of DJs, yeah, like if I look at the biggest DJs in the world, they're not doing what we're doing in terms of genres and that, yeah. But like for example, David Guetta, yeah, one of the
yeah.
biggest DJs ever. 90% of the stuff he plays is his own rhythms, his own tunes.
You know what I
You know what
mean?
I'm saying? The biggest DJs in the world, in the
Are
world,
producers.
are producers. So it only makes sense. Like you're playing music, make your own music as well.
Because the reality is, what happens, I guess, if you're like, you play some everyone else's music for like 15 years, at one point you get tired of it.
I lie.
Either you're gonna just say I'm done DJing, or you're gonna start making your own, bro. And that's
Yeah,
what I was just getting tired of, not the music, but trying to get the music, find it, and all of this stuff, and knowing that I might play it, and then you might have it, someone else has got it. So then, you know what I mean? I want to just know that I can at least run a few something what I'm into, and if you don't like it, that's dope. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, we done the action tune, I done the Drake one, I done the Thames one.
The Thames one, yeah,
The Shaheem one, what people like stance like that one. Like, I got a few ideas and whatever, and yeah,
yeah.
man, it's dope
Well, you
and
got
it's nice. It mixes with the like so from going off the decks to making music to go back. It works hand in hand.
nah, 1,000,000%. And would you say, like your genre that you're making, would you say it's amapiano?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Sometimes it's
So
tech housey as well. Sometimes it all
yeah,
depends. But
yeah,
that's what I kind of work with log drums. I like that. I've always been a
yeah, yeah.
bass type person from way back. You know what I'm saying? But
Like
it made me just be Yeah, bro. Let's produce whatever, innit?
And for me, so I think I spoke to you about this. I spoke to you and Mad One about this. Like the stuff that you're making, yeah,
Yeah,
it's Amapiano,
yeah,
but for me, it's like it's a new wave of Amapiano. Like it's a
yeah.
different spin on the Amapiano. I like UK Ama, like you know what I'm saying. Like it's different to the traditional Ama that was birthed in. I don't want to be wrong, but I'm gonna say South Africa. Like I think that's where it mainly came from. And it's the same but different. Like it's got a different energy to it. You know what I'm saying?
So it is. It's like commercial rap and raw rap,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Because when you
yeah.
listen to Mad One's music, it feels like man, I could be playing that in an old backyard christening.
Facts,
You get it?
facts.
And then you can still go to a festival and play it, or go
Yeah,
to an underground tech house thing and play it and mix it with tech house and chill it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel like the UK and piano, that's what they call it, innit? Because the UK producers like Mad One and other people, they had that funky element from their funky background of producing,
yes,
which has made that be that. So it's like basically. And Piano UK is basically the South African and piano with a funky element to it, a house
yeah, yeah, yeah.
element to it.
Even a little bit of yard element on there. You get me?
Yeah, everything. But you know what I mean? Right? Even
Yeah,
like you can hear yard vocals on the South African thing, but it's not going to sound like the UK
yeah.
version because we like the bounce side of things, same like the
Yes,
yard does, and that's why you can do them yard tune samples in your sleep.
yeah. It's definitely its own genre in itself, and that's
Yeah,
huge. Like the fact that you're part of that creation. Obviously,
I know
Mad
that's
One's
kind
been
of mad. I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie.
It's crazy, bro. Like, cause there's not a lot of people making that kind of sound. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds crazy. Like it's not just something that's just sounding different, but it's not good. Like it's thumping. You know what I'm trying to say?
And you know what the thing is? I tell you, SP, yeah. It's funny you say that, right? Because when I made my Thames tune, I brought it to the studio before we done the thing, and he adjusted to sound a bit more clearer, like I don't know, more tidy or whatever. Bro,
Yeah,
when I mixed in with his tune, he looked at me like, "Yeah, you're like one of me," because you know, because
yeah,
it mixed it so well. Like I
yeah,
feel like I've got that divine sound.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's why I'm under that because it's like my music sounds like that. Like
Nah,
if you
hundred
listen to
percent.
all these guys, Scoobs, K Figures, the same like all them man, when you listen to either what they DJ or what they're producing, and then you put action to that, you put the Thames tune to that. You know what I mean? Like it works in that pack so well.
Nah, it does,
Like
it does, it does.
you can say
Yeah.
this is my label, this is who I've got on there, and play their tunes. It's like yeah, I don't sound separate. I sound like yeah, you're under that.
Ah, 100%. There's definitely a sound to all the
Yeah,
divine producers.
remember, I've never produced this kind of genre, so I've got to find a
Yeah,
template.
yeah,
And
yeah,
he
yeah,
gave me
yeah,
the
yeah.
plugins and every excuse to have a template and run your things, you know what I'm saying? And when he rates it, I'm like, okay. You
Nah,
know what I
it's
mean?
big.
So,
It's nah. What you're doing is big, bro. What you're doing is big, bro. And as I said, it's only the start as well. Like I know,
so
obviously, I've heard things that people haven't heard yet, and like I know the potential that's there. You know what I'm saying? And again, yeah, like again, the inspiration it speaks for itself. Like I would have gone and spent money on all these things if I didn't feel like there was really something going on. If I didn't see you like doing it and show me the way, I would just be like, you know what, I'll stick to Fruity Loops and do it on my
yeah,
little laptop and what I'm
yeah,
saying. But
yeah. No, I
yeah,
rate
bro.
you as well, 'cause that was a nice thing for me, like for you, 'cause I rate you as a person, you get it? So for someone to
Big
take
up.
my advice and say, yo, run with this and all right, cool. 'Cause remember, you was making stuff before you had the machine thing, right? So and it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
good
yeah,
still.
yeah.
So you could be like, I don't even need that, but you thought, no, no, I want to get that and I want to get this. And then you see the proof in the pudding. I'm like, see, and
Listen,
some people don't like it because they feel like I think I know it all. I don't know it all. I show it all. You get it? So it's like, this is what I do. If you like this is what you gotta have. I'm showing you. If you don't want to do it that way because you got another formula, it doesn't mean it's not gonna work. That
yeah, yeah,
formula
yeah.
works. Everyone's formula is different. Mad one
There
don't
you
use
go.
all the stuff I use. He uses the normal keyboard like
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm brand new, so I have to feel the sounds, and everyone's got a different ways. So
That's
to
it, man.
see,
And
I love it, man.
and each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no point just keep it yourself. Even if someone don't take on what you're saying, but bro, like if it's your people, then share it in it, cause you never know who you might affect and who you might
Yeah.
influence in a positive way.
And I think that's the best thing about TKP. That's what I'm saying actually before. I'm so glad you said that because I would have missed that. TKP for me is that everybody just wants to see everybody win. There's no
1,000,000%.
gatekeeping, as they call it. There's none of that. It's like, yo, like, and we all got gratitude for it. Like, all the times I used to ring your phone when I first started this thing, bro, Yo P, Yo P, Yo P, and I'm feeling weird even doing this because I don't really do all this. And man's like, yeah, what do you need, man? Yeah, all right, give me a minute, I'll
Come
send
on,
you this.
bro.
Or, yeah, man, I'll give you that. Every time, and you gotta understand, bro. I grew up in a space where certain people would help you, but they got that weird grudge about it. You can feel it. But you know, that's when you're gonna kind of make it run. Then I've got to try and take that grudge pain and run with it. So
Yeah.
this time in modern day of my lifestyle now, and having people like you who are, yeah, what, yeah, yeah, there you go, what, like, and it's never been like an, oh, it's always been, yeah, man, got you. Like, it's nice to return it that way when it comes to say the production side of it, because in my mind, I want to see you be flying past me in the production, because then it get me more on it. Because certain time, bro, I'm like, can't be asked. You know what I'm saying? And you're
Yeah,
cold as
yeah,
well, and you're cold at DJing, so I'll be gassed to see when you make them
yeah.
tunes, bro. You get it?
Like, come on, respect, bro, respect. And like even back to like when you first started and like yeah, we was chatting and that, you know what I'm saying? But it was never like for me, the reason why it was never a thing where it felt like a burden or like cause I got to we was chatting and I could just your energy was it weren't lying in it like
Yeah,
energies don't lie straight away. I knew you were just a real guy. You
yeah,
get
yeah.
sometimes you can know someone for 10 years, and you can know someone for 6 months, yeah, and
Bro,
just based on their energy, it don't even matter how long you know someone. More time, it just depends on how you lot click up. You know what I'm saying? And from the off, like it's always just been. It's never been no fugazi. It's never been no funny business. It's just been, you know what I'm saying? That's right. I'm P. Well, go on, brother. You know what I'm saying? What you want that? Yeah, boom. Let me say that to you. Cool. 'Cause
Yeah,
I know that you're, cause I know you're a real guy, and you really want to do this. I know it's going to a good person. I know it's going to a good place. It's not just,
I
I'm
hear
not
that.
just wasting my time. It's not someone that's just gonna take tunes and just, I'm never gonna hear from them again. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 nah, nah,
So,
nah.
nah, big up to you, man. Big up to you. And even on the producing thing, like back on what you're saying about the producing, yeah. Um, just before I lose my trail of thought, yeah. So like, again, all this time I've been DJing, like there's been certain songs that I've heard like DJ like as I've been DJing, like downloading, and it's hard to find that same sound. Like for example, like I love the Shifty tune by Juk 10.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
that funky kind of
yeah.
fusion thing.
Do, do,
Uh,
do, do,
yeah,
do,
yeah,
do.
yeah. And
Yeah,
also Bok Bok is
yeah, yeah, yeah.
one of my favorite producers as well. So like, but for me there wasn't enough of their music for me to have and
Yeah,
play. So I
I
said, you
know.
know what? I need to start like recreating this stuff in my own way so I can just spin it whenever I want.
100.
You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely like one of the main things that got me. And I guess as you said, the same thing for you. Like there was a certain sound that you wanted. You wanted to be able to play rhythms like off the bat, like whatever you want to pull out, you can pull it out. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Um, but
Oh, that's funny. That's
but yeah,
funny.
that's what it's all about, man. Like as a DJ, there's nothing better than like just playing your own rhythms, and I can't wait to just be on the deck, just you know what I'm saying, playing your rhythms, playing my rhythms.
Come on, bro. And
Oh
that's what the goal is for next year. Like, you know
yeah,
what I mean? Like, my music can be going to be put out by a Divine label. We're going to be putting stuff out on
love that.
distribution and all them things there. And, you know, and going on another thing as well, big thing as well. Like, I'm sure you don't mind me saying, like, the congregation's going to have their own DAB. You get it? So that's professional business. That's a big
Come on.
move. And again, shout out to Mad One why he's a genius because he's not about just for him. He's about everybody winning who he's got
Yeah,
respect for and his team. He likes to see the come up. Same way I got to give enough big shout as well to Trim because management as a brother to a brother, like seeing an older peer to me moving correct, having knowing that you got everybody's how you say it, like everyone respects you, so you know what I mean. We can take your advice, and you know what I mean. We're influenced by you to a certain degree on how to do certain things. You never violate people and that. You know what I'm saying? Now a lot of
yeah,
people
yeah,
they
yeah.
grow up like they know that. Oh, what you might look up to me, yeah.
Nah, facts.
You know what I mean? There were no dummy missions in this DJing thing. He ain't gonna take us
Yeah,
to say go DJ somewhere and not have a clue what's going on in there. He knows it,
facts.
all right? So he knows where the friggin' you know it. That was the emergency light is, you know what I mean? Like, see Trim,
Listen,
like, management don't play anywhere,
nah,
anytime, and he does it again. It's never a, yeah, man, cool. I'm management, of course, I'm on that.
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
rate
He
him,
just
brother.
flicks it on.
Yeah, and that's why meeting him and then, like I said, meeting him, then meeting Mad One, like, And I really got someone like my boy Beats, like who's older to me, who I got the most respect and vice versa. And just seeing good guidance from older peers, it's
Nah,
nice
hundred
to see
percent.
because a lot of people where we come from don't have them anymore.
They don't. They don't. And like with Trim, obviously, as you know, he's my cousin. Yeah, it's big
Yeah,
cuz. And we didn't really touch on too much about like family life and all that stuff in the last pod. But if I just to paint a picture, yeah. So there's Trim, there's his brother, there's
yeah,
me, there's my brother, and there's
yeah.
also my other cousin Craig. Big up Craig, yeah. Out of the 5 cousins, yeah, Trim is the oldest. I'm the youngest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But from like early days, like from when I was young, me and Trim just used to get on. Like we used to, because we were both into computers and all that. Like we was always speaking the same language. You know what I'm saying? And like my brother and Trim's brother would sometimes like they'll be like, you know, cussing us saying, look at these nerds, like, you know, on a joke thing, you know what I'm saying? But like it was just funny how me and him used to just gel
Yeah,
together from early, you know what I'm saying? And like we've always had that relationship where, you know, he's big cuz, but like he's also like a brother. Like he's also like my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll give man advice. He'll give me tips. He'll, you know, motivate me, things like that. And that's just who he is. And he said like he relishes being management. He relishes having that responsibility. Like I
he
said
does.
last week. Yeah, like people don't see like before set, Jim is in full on management mode. Yo,
Yeah, I got to give you a quick joke about that. Like, you was
God,
there
God.
for the people because
Yeah,
Trim, you
yeah.
know, I got to do it. It's me. It wouldn't be me if I didn't do it. The most serious time I ever seen Trim in my life, bro. From what I remember, yeah, so don't count me if this is the one, but what I remember, bro, is when we was at Lem's studio and the one audio was only going out on one side, bro. And Ray Harry just looked so stressed, brother. Like there's a mob scare or something going on here. Actually, just get the wires. Yeah, he's gonna fix that. Like he just, um, dying inside because you know I'm dying inside because I get it. He is a perfectionist, and when you're that kind of brother, it's like if you're somebody who's always on time, and then someone comes 20 minutes late, it burns you, bro.
Of
And he
course.
was like, "Nah, this is my team. I can't have that management. Why is this thing moving?" You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like I said, that's like 9, 10 months later after when I first met him, he's still been on the same thing.
Come on. Yeah,
Consistent management. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go, consistency. And I feel like consistency is like the biggest word. Like when we're talking about anything in life, I feel
yeah,
like consistency is the main thing. Like if you're going gym and you want to get fit, you got to be consistent. If you want to lose weight, you got to diet consistently. If you want to do this DJing thing, you got to be out there consistently, producing consistently. Like, you know what I'm saying?
you do, especially someone like me, because I'll just get bored and lock it off and you won't see man again. I'm bad like that. Real talk. You won't see you're nothing for like 10 years. I'll bounce back and some
Yeah.
whole different thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think consistent. And like I said, for me, is that Tribs always show the professional standards to me from the gate, as well as being a good friend. So it was a good example, and everything you guys have done as a. 'Cause remember when I first saw you guys, and then I started to chat to you guys, have each other's number, and we chatting and shit. I'll go on you lot's TikTok and actually go through now. So I'm seeing you're killing it, and I'm like, yeah, this guy is one of them fly dudes killing it. Okay, okay. And then
Come on,
Essence,
come
I
on.
see my man just disrupt the whole thing, and I just said. Yo, no, you do a
Silly guy.
mix, right? You do a mix,
Yeah.
and you're like, that's cold, and you're gas, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And that's when you're just at home or whatever, yeah.
yeah.
And then you'll go and do a TKP, and this guy will broke it down, and you just look and think, every time I think I'm getting closer to good, it makes me feel like I'm going, I'm not though. I'm not there yet, bro. Like, don't get excited. Just 'cause you got
Yeah,
the good
yeah.
equipment, you got to still work, bro. And but that's what I love about that guy because as soon as I build that relationship, and I think we always had a good one, but when we were at Sun City as well, we had a great moment. We both got to see each other DJ, and he got to see me as the new guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Should do
yeah,
my
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and then I got to see him do his thing, and I never see him play out, but I know he's cold. So to see
Yeah,
him play
yeah.
out, and the crowd went mad, and then everyone see me in my chair, and he was there, and just someone like him. Who, like, again, I respect all of you guys, but he's like another older figure to me in that level, like to see him, like, yeah, bro, and then had the pep talk driving back because I'm thinking, I'm not gonna lie, when I was going to Sun City, that was bad enough, and then I realized I'm going to Essence, my heart fell out, bro. But credit, and another thing I've got to give credit to Essence for is that when it came to preparing for the set and all those things, he sat and gave me those hours and that time just to prepare. And he knows this is my first time I ever prepare a set. I don't prepare sets on TikTok. I get a bunch of tunes, and that's why the Georgia Smith tune got rinsed out for the first 2 months. At least.
Yo, the rise special. What do you mean?
Yeah, that was, yeah, I've got like 8 different versions of that tune, bro.
Come on, Vlad.
You
Come
know
on.
what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
he definitely gave me that guidance. And like I said, for someone who's been doing it for a long time, he's done a lot of great things, and he's seen me do a lot of great things, and say, you know what, I love this. I'm gonna keep trying to help this guy, and enough respect again. So Essence
Nah,
again, love my boy.
nah, big up Essence, man. Essence, he's a he's very selfless, is how I describe him. Like, he's never just for himself. Like, he wants to see everyone shine.
Yeah, I
know
know
what
what
I'm saying?
I like about him, bro. You don't want no credit.
Nah, he don't. He don't.
But the
Literally, like, so, guy's too humble. Like,
yeah, bro.
I tell him all the. Like, I told him one time. I said, bro, like your Essence, your Essence DJ, bro. Like, there's not many. I don't know any. I haven't seen any DJ in person, yeah, that are better than Essence. I'll be real.
Yeah,
Like, he's one of the best DJs I know. You know what I'm saying? And I said to him one time, bro, like, remind the people who you are, bro, because you've been doing things.
do
A
you
lot
know
of
what?
things.
You know what it is? What is why Essence is the coldest one like that? From what I've seen, I agree. Because I see like it's phono vibes. Like I said, him, he's cold. Like he's well, after I saw Cabes, I saw phono vibes shutting the thing down.
Yeah,
I'm loving that guy DJs. He is still my favorite DJ I've ever seen DJ. Like
yeah.
how quick he does it and all
Phone's
that.
cold. Yeah, it's so
And
cold.
he knows that.
Super
Like,
techie.
he knows that. Like he is what he, after when I saw Cabes doing the rock back, and then I got them both confused at the beginning because I didn't know. Like, and then I was like,
Okay.
who's this guy? Like, and my man was killing it as well. Like, yo, I was like, listen, he's my favorite DJ. So when we linked up and I see my DJ, and I was like, yeah, this shit's cold. Like, but so him, but like Essence, why he's the coldest to me? Because he can do it all, and he can do it all different kind of speed. If you want to chop up quick like phono, he will do that.
Yeah,
Them little ones that is blending, he will do that.
yeah, yeah. He's
And
got
I
a lot in
never
his
seen
bag
him
still.
make mistakes. And whenever, you know what the thing is, if I ever heard Essen make a mistake, like if he's trying something else, he handles it so professional.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. Like, I've been with this guy. I went to. It was in where was it? Shit, I forget the name of the place now. But it was an outdoor thing. It was one of the raves that he was doing, yeah. And I was behind him on the decks, and I was just watching how he was looking at the crowd, seeing how they're reacting to certain tunes. He'll play a certain tune, like, yep, got him.
Yeah.
Cool. Do that. Let me know. Then he'll be like, all right, they're getting a bit tired. Let me bring it down a bit. All right, cool. They're ready again. Let's bring it back up. Like, the guy is, bro, genius. Super genius, bro.
Yeah. And like I say, for Essence, like I say, he doesn't have to do none of the things he does to add to the team the way he does, but he does it, and I respect him. You know what I'm saying to you? And again, like you go from that to then you look at someone like Rita, for example, yeah.
Yeah.
Because listen, see her. Why I got the most respect for her? She sings and she has a bad boy voice, and I told her that from day one, like, yo, Rita, you're cold, man. And she would say, no, but Rise, you're cold. She always boosted me without overdoing it. Remember when I
Yeah, yeah,
started
yeah.
doing the TikTok thing, bro, a lot of people are boosting, man, innit? You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not knocking it. I appreciate it because everyone, if it's from a real space, then it's from a real space. You get
Of
it? But
course. Yeah, yeah.
I know Rita now and on the journey and all that. She always just encouraged, man, like, yo, do your thing, stay doing your thing. What you can spit, yeah, keep spitting, keep. No, you're good. And she's not gonna sit in there. She's like a female essence. She ain't gonna sit there and be like, no, no. If it ain't that, ain't that. She'll be like,
Yeah, yeah.
right,
She'll let you know.
pick up the mic again. Just leave the mic alone.
Yeah, yeah. She's too real with it. Too real with it.
Tell me to tap the screen, but no freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Another real
Yeah.
person, man.
Big
A
up,
great
big up Reeds every time, man. As I said, I've known Reeds since I was 5 years old. You get me? So she's seen me the whole way. I've seen her the whole way, and like as you said there, like she'll always push her peoples. Like, you know what I'm saying? She won't hold back on that. Even if like she might tell you off, but she's doing it out of love. You know what I'm saying? How many times I've been told about Rita?
I haven't been told off yet. I just had like safety, like be easy, conversation.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, nah, she's good peoples, man, good peoples. And like,
Yeah, man.
even back to like the TKP thing, like what TKP's done for me personally, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can ask Rita back in like school and that I was a quiet youth, innit? Obviously I was around everyone, I was cool with everyone. I weren't an idiot, but I was a quiet youth. I was kind of just to myself,
You're
and
them
like,
smooth assassin youths there. Big up, man.
I like,
Dangerous
but
ones. Yeah.
when Rita saw me on TKP for the first time and she saw me like on the mic and like dancing around and like on the decks and that, she was like, who is this brother? P, what's happened to you? Because this ain't the piano. You know what I'm saying? When I bring her on there, she'll tell the story better than I can tell it. 'Cause I know she got pure jokes about it, innit? But
That's
like,
funny.
but that's a testament to what TKP has done for not just my life, but I think a lot of people's lives. Not even just us, but like even the people that watch us on the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because of the vibes and the genuine energy that we bring. Like, I think I was telling you off camera. Like, there was a time when I was doing a couple things and I weren't really enjoying it. There was opportunities, good opportunities, but the energy weren't right. It felt a bit off, and
Yeah.
like all I could think about is just coming back and doing the TKP set and just having fun with my peoples, because that it means a lot in it. You know what I'm saying?
No, it does. Like I said to you off camera, like it resets. It gives me a bit of reflection time of what I've become. Because remember, this is all about me talking to you guys and then doing a set with you lot. And then once we realized the gelling was cool, we were just doing sets together and just having fun. And then
Yeah, yeah,
we all did at the end, we talk about it and have a laugh. So and then you post the clips, people like it, and you did it again. And then yeah, people started doing this, doing that. I was doing this, Rita's doing that, Essence done this, you're doing this. So everyone started to branch off, but we're still in the circle. So going back to a TKP set, like. That was always like when we did the one with the ping pong that day. Like,
yeah,
I,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's just after I did the one extra and all them things and whatever. Like,
Yes,
I felt it was good to be grounded back. I'm back with my friends and we're here to have a laugh. And
yeah,
the
yeah,
real
yeah.
competition is here now because we do it as friendly competition.
Of
You get it?
course,
We're
yeah, yeah,
together
yeah,
and have fun and leveling up. And the thing is, I feel like everybody's humble because everybody knows their position. Do you
yeah. A
get it?
million percent.
I don't sit on here and be like, yeah, I'm better than P. No way, P's way gone. I still got catching up to do, bro. You get it? Same way, like with Essence, like, but it's what it is. Because imagine
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
all thought we're the same, then it's gonna be dead.
Come on,
Man, no Essence runs the thing. Yeah,
the
we all
boss,
know that.
the big
Yeah,
boss.
and you're the
Yeah,
youngest in charge. I'm the youngest one. You get it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And this DJing thing, like, you get it? So that's why I think everybody who watches us likes it. You can see no one ain't falling out and doing funniness to our egos, who's better than who, and all of that. We don't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
any of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's all about when man do good, they're gonna props you and vice versa, and just keep doing the thing, innit? You know what I mean?
Nah,
So TKP's always had that way about it, and I'm the
yeah, yeah,
proof
yeah.
because you met me from me watching as a fan.
Come on. And look where we are now, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're chopping
Come
up
on,
on a podcast, bro. You get
trust,
me?
trust, all of that.
But yeah. Now we definitely created like a safe. I don't like saying safe place. That sound like some shook thing, but like just our environment where we just know all the energy in the room is genuine. There's no haters in the room. There's no one that's got some ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying? We're just there. We can vibe, can be ourselves, and yeah, man. That's TKP in a nutshell. To be honest with you.
It is, man, and shout out to management because he's kept it like that. And like you said,
Yeah.
it is a safe space. Like I said, minus the shoot. You know what I mean? It's a space where if I want to freestyle and I go off a bit, you ain't gonna look at me like a madman. You're gonna like you're gonna try and keep me going.
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah, yeah,
So that's
yeah.
how I got them freestyles out. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Literally. Yeah.
Real talk. So,
Come on, bro.
yeah, bro, like TKP, and again, everyone linked up with us, I'm sure can vouch for it. And that's what I like. Shout out Tiger as well, because Tiger showed
Big
me
up Tiger.
ratings from back in the day. Shout out
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Dave Baptist as well. He helped me out back in the day. And I still rock with them. Like I rate all these guys online. Unruly, who always sent me bare music. Jason, all these great people who I've met, and other names I probably forget. Like, but so many people I've met online who. Shout out to Marvel as well.
Big up
He's
Marvel.
cold. Yeah, done that video and showing love. I rate that. Like I said, Nocturnal, Bad Boy producer, show me bare love. Plug man in with loads of things I can't even say. Like pause. Like bare music. So that's how I'm at. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so yeah, man.
Nah, come on.
Let's
Nah,
see
we've
where
got to
we
big up the
go
people
on, man.
we've got definitely got to big up the people that have been there on the journey. Like I got to big up man like Arch, Bad Boy DJ, Flex FM DJ, and like I was about a year into my DJing, yeah, and this brother, he DM me saying, "Yo, bro, you're cold. I want to get you on Flex for a show, innit?" These times I was just a year in, so I wasn't even that confident myself, bro. Like,
Yeah, welcome to my world, boy.
but for whatever reason, it didn't go ahead at that time, which is probably a blessing in disguise, because a year later, I was a lot further on. You know what I'm trying to say?
And we shut down on a normal.
And then he invited man again, and you know what I'm saying? It was a really good experience for me, like being on a radio like Flex and taking a picture with the Flex banner behind me and all that. Like, again, that's something I'll remember for a long time. And he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I was just nobody on TikTok, just playing two tunes, and he shouted, man. So definitely got to big up man like Arch, and there's too many names, man. I don't wanna, if I start going, I'm gonna forget someone in it. So
Yeah, that's what I worry about, man.
yeah, but big up everyone, man. You know who you are, man. You know who you are. But,
I will say though, I wanna big up the people who are the ones who are supporting online. Like, you know, we've got people who watch us all the time, who show love and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? So all you guys online who, I ain't gonna say your names because I'll forget names and then it's curtains.
yeah.
Yeah, but all you online who's always showing love and people who I built friendships with you who hit me up and say, "Yo, I ain't seen you, you're right," and make sure my mental's right and all those kind of things. And yeah, I appreciate all of that because in real time, if it weren't people like, I'll just say one name for sure, J Dubs, because she was the original person on my TikTok
Big up
from.
J Dubs, man.
I have to give it to her. Like she always will make sure I'm blessed and always believed in whatever I'm doing. And even in some of my videos, what I posted now, because she's seen it from the jump to now, and she writes certain message comments, like it hits home because it's true. It's all real. Like, yo, no matter if you're disabled or not, just in general, some people have things they really want to do, but they do it on a sly, innit? They don't want to go on camera and let everyone see you mix and see you do this and see you that. They try to keep that private, and I get why. Especially on the internet, because that's meant to be the troll island. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Like, yeah.
you might get trolled up,
Bro, real talk.
but we've been blessed. I've been blessed, you know. And so, yeah, I want to shout out to all them people like that who I've
I've
got
definitely been
friendships with,
blessed.
and people who hit me up to now. So, yeah, man.
Who I do want to big up. I want to big up Yolande. Obviously we done a thing the other day in Northampton, and
Yeah.
she came all the way from Manchester. You get me? That's a long way. It's a long way, man. So yeah, definitely big up Yolande, and she's always there supporting. Even Mandy, one of our mods, like she come down.
Wow.
You met her at the Christmas thing, innit? She was at the Christmas
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So yeah. In fact, I want to give man her flowers definitely because she's the one who introduced me to Rita, and she's the one who said about TKP, and then Rita was someone who confirmed it to me because I didn't know what she was talking about. Because I'm new to TikTok. I don't know about what guys DJ on TikTok. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about all this stuff. I'm like, what? Let me
Yeah.
see. And I'm seeing some people on there just look like the generic hype, and I was like, yeah, that's a part. I ain't doing that. And I see you, man. I was like, okay. Do you
This
know
is
what
where
I'm
it's
saying?
at.
So.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mans because she put that position, and then that was the first time I met her at the Christmas set. So
Yes.
all the pieces of the puzzle of the connection from Mans to Rita to meeting all of you was all
Come on.
together under that one space, and then that's why when I left, I was gassed. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, bro. And look, the rest is history. Well, it's history at the moment, but there's still more history to come. You know what I'm saying? There's more things to come in the future, man. But before we go, bro, what else you got coming up, my guy? What's next in the pipeline, bro?
Nothing, bro. I'm just producing.
Man's in the lab. I hear
Yeah,
that.
that's it. Producing music and just practicing my DJing skills, bro. That's it. And like I said, I'll be hopefully going on possibly radio and Mad Ones DAB for a congregation. Just got to see what's going on with that. But yeah, other than that, bro, just producing sets, just having fun, man.
Come on, bro. Come
Just
on, bro. I
practicing,
know.
man. Like I said, I'm only a year in, bro. Like I'm still young in this, and I've had some heavyweight opportunities, which I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it was a lot to deal with because I never felt I was ready for any of them, if I'm honest with you. But it worked the way it worked, and yeah, it was cool. And you know what I mean? I'm grateful, and it's built relationships to where I am now, where I'm ready to, like I said, i.e. produce, and we're doing it.
Yeah. That's
Come
it.
on.
That's it, bro. You built the foundation in it. So now I feel like 2025 is gonna be a big year for you, bro. I know it's gonna be a big year for you. You know what I'm saying? So just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Man's proud of you always. You get me?
Come on, my boy.
And yeah, man. Let's get this cracking, bro.
Come on, brother.
But yeah, man. Now, big up for coming through today, bro. And big up all the people that's been watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all them good thing there. Yeah, it's
Come on.
TKP Unplugged episode 2.
Yes,
Catch us in 2 weeks, man.
Come on.
Rise, salute my brother.
Salute, my boy.
Bless up, bless up.
Bless.